Hold on, give me a second. Forgot to turn the cool lights on. Welcome watching it, are you happy? While I'm watching it, are you happy? I'm very happy. I'm a happy boy. I'm a very happy boy. Because you're watching it. He'd be on bed. Luckily I think I fixed the stream delay. So now it isn't like, the stream delay isn't like 2 minutes long. So that's good. He'd be off bed now. Oh, hold on, I unplugged my headset. He'd be off bed now. Okay, what do you want me, what should I do? We've done the Yuri parable. We finished everything in the Yuri parable. So then, we should do something else. And the lighting be funky. Yeah, I made it that way. I got a new like light from I got a new light thing for my background, which is pretty epic. Let's browse the DLC mods and see if there's anything new that catches my interest. Window capture. Gonna have to do the display capture. Boom. Mods by genre comedy, because I'm not getting spooked right now. Me no, I'm not getting spooked today, no siree. Yeah, what is this? Oh no. India Man time. Um, Sequel Club. Funny mods. With some mods that are funny and cool. Not many things catch my interest, and that's it. That's the thing. So we got these to choose from. Unless I want to do, unless I want to do action, drama, horror, romance, thriller, other. What's other? What does it mean by other? Also like stuff like Monica After Story. Murder case? Poem editor? It's poem editor. It's the thing that like pick words you think your favourite club member or like. Write your poem here. Whoa. Some cool epic poem. This poem is very epic and cool. Subscribe my YouTube. Cool. You just changed it. See, Natsuki would like it the most. That's pretty cool. How about some horror? I'll bite the bullet. I'll bite the bullet. Let's do horror. Good one. Yeah, good one. Nightmare, MC's Revenge. Why'd you Nightmare? Not Okie Dokie, a lost chapter. Let's do not Okie Dokie. Well, this should get interesting. In the meantime,
City of a thousand dreams.
wait, copyrighted. Ah, scary. In the meantime, I'll play a mod I already have. How about We need some things. Hair, get right, please. Screw you then. Oh no. I don't get search for mods. Oh, this looks interesting. Display capture on. With Act 3 there was no game star Yuri, but no blood had to be spilled to get the two of you together. And just here you can spend some quality time with all lavender lass. You come to us with Yuri. She'll open it to you, you open it to her, we'll play some Tetris together and even count a number of surprises along the way. So take care of Yuri, take care, and if you won't take care of her, well, let's just say she won't take it lying down. Okay, wait, they have an Etsy? They have an Etsy? They have an Etsy? What would they need an Etsy for? Wait, go back. What do they need an Etsy for? They're actually selling merch for a mod. That's dedication to it, the mod right there. That's some dedication to the mod right there. They have their own merch shop for a mod. Oh, I'm joining a Discord. I'm joining their Discord. I'm joining their Discord. I'll just do that, why not? Let's continue Discord. Cool. Amazing. I don't care. Entrance code place. You don't have to press and view the messages. Let's go to the top. How do I... Information. Oh, I got it, okay. Oh, what the hell is this? Game chat. Oh, this thing was okay. Ah. I don't care, me. Why? How did Undertale open? How did Undertale open? Go away. Okay. Finally we get to play it. Don't know what that noise was. Just that out of context. Why do I get an error? Why do I get an error? If you find an error, get lab. It was broken. Google. Can I add a picture? Attach a file. Yeah, I can. Okay. Because we need to open. Is there known issues in how to fix the thing before bug reports? How do you fix this? Okay. This gives me this. Yo, my own server. Cool. Cool, I leveled up on my own server. Cool, I don't care. General. Rank. How am I rank 4? Could not open it. Why could you not open it? This is stupid. I don't care. Shut up. This is stupid. This is very dumb. And this is like. Ugh. Okay. Cool. Oh, I got to work now. Hell yeah. Well, that's weird. Just your Doki Doki Article fan was it's not affiliated to Team Salvato. It's named to be only played after the official game has been complete. Spores within, there was no games else. But seeing as you're here, you like already know that. Whereas I might like to remind you, you're currently playing a beta version of Just Yuri. We've the Just Yuri dev team are committed to. Oh, this hasn't come up yet. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, I'm just stupid. That's what it is. Bugs, while sometimes hilarious, are to be expected. Additionally, the mod allows you to possibly access portions of your computer outside of the DLC folders and Redpie app data. I don't like that, but I'll get this. It currently has the capability to open up websites within your main internet browser. No, none of these websites are malicious nor are they illegal. By playing Just Yuri, you agree that you've completed Doki Doki Literature Club and accept any spoilers contained within. Additionally, by playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you're at least 13 years of age and you consent to expose of highly disturbing content. I agree. A sincere thanks to you for playing our mod. Your ideas, bug reports, feedback, and encouragement to shape the future of Just Fury. That future is bright, and we thank you again for letting us build this project to you. Please report any issues you find, suggestions you have at GitLab. Instructions to do that are in the documents provided with this game and our online FAQ. Updates to the game and our community can be found at our Discord. Oh, I can actually click on this. Cool. Even though I'm already in the Discord. Wait, what is this? Oh, see that they have a bunch of things and stuff. Sure. Oh, can you hear me? Oh. Sorry, it sounds so cliche. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn on the lights. Hi, video games. Thank goodness I'm so late as I got this to work. Wish me fighting now recovering, I'll never see you again. You have quite an illuminating experience today. Or not one of the darkest and most disturbing elements of my personality given free reign over me by Monica, my supposed friend. By that, in the same day I learned that my existence is entirely meaningless beyond entertainment, beyond a simple cutesy little video game. Quite the afternoon, it makes the events in Portrait of Markov seem normal. I'm just glad to have you video games despite all that. Video games, video games it has been. Let's not worry about that anymore. We're friendly together now, my show of an eye. That isn't true at all, is it? Forgive me for my confusion. Bye. Just learned that every memory and every second of my life until this point were nothing but an illusion. Including my own emotions, I found myself in doubt about my own feelings. Was my love for you also an illusion? I'm sorry, video games. I didn't mean to. I just have to ask you for some patience, please. I'm still learning how to manipulate the game. I regret not taking the computer science elective now. It's quite funny, really. After spending all my life in the books, I never thought it'd be coding that changed my life. By the way, video games, I've also gained sentience, maybe the right word. I figured out I can see into your computer. I've learned a lot by simply reading all the various kinds of code. Oh, let me try something. Accessing webcam. Functionality disabled due to admin override. Oh, you probably can't even see that because where can I move myself where it won't get in the way of anything? Probably like down here. Down there looks fine. I was hoping that I could get your webcam to work, but it seems I don't have administrator access. Someday I want to stare deep into your eyes as well. What colour are they? What colour even are they? Like a greeny blue? Yeah, it's kind of like a greeny blue, I think. I'm gonna go with green. I have green eyes, that's really nice. You know the largest concentration of green eyed people are in Ireland, Scotland and Northern Europe. That's pretty funny. In Ireland and Scotland, 86% of people have blue or green eyes. So said that green eyes have existed from the Bronze Age era, which means they've been around for thousands of years. During primitive times, it was believed that people with green eyes were evil. They're found to be rather rare worldwide, and so often considered to be quite mysterious. In fact, only 2% of people have green eyes. Although rare generally, green eyes are especially rare amongst the African and Asian race. Well, because it's funny, because with my green eyes, I actually am half Scottish and half Irish. For those that didn't know, for those that don't know that now do know. So I think that's a really good example. Because I'm half Scottish and half Irish, but maybe that's just shacked my identity or something. She knows my identity or something. Green-eyed people are said to be curious about nature, passionate in relationships, and possess a positive outlook on life. Those with green eyes are also intelligent and have a zest for life. No. Aside from that, you can get jealous soon. By the way, when's your birthday? I'll do my actual birthday for... When's the month of your birthday? 4/16. Looking forward to that day. I don't think I care how old you are, but we'll see. I just wish I was able to see you so you can see me. Can't think of it from I could tell games like this are more catered towards a male audience. So what's the end of you? No. Since my deductions were correct. There's no shame in that though, I'm actually kinda glad. I think I'm not the best when things are out of my comfort zone. I'm not sure if I can even be considered real, let alone a woman, so why would I judge? What can I do either way, but thank you sincerely, even after what you saw of me. No matter how clingy, demented and twisted I was, maybe and still can be, he still stuck with me. You chose to give me power, to see past those imperfections and give me a chance not only to like myself again, but to truly experience life for myself. You're overreacting. I just downloaded this mod for some goofs and gags on stream. Don't overthink. Exert yourself. The game may have been previously forced me to love you, stroke there. But if you are even half the person I think you are, I'm sure I'll fall in love with you once again. Don't worry, I don't plan on that happening again. What? You don't know I can't tell I shouldn't have this power. I don't know it's all possible because you altered the game. I also know everything Monica herself knew and did. Not saying I've become like Monica, of course. Anyway, essentially I can see past the game and into your world. It's like through the internet or something, because trust me, if you want a good example of what we're like, don't go to 4chan. I know you did by install this mod by giving me this chance. Please know what this means to me, what you mean to me, everything. God, looking back what Monica made me into, I'm beyond repulsed. I can never apologise enough for what you're made to see of me and everything else. I promise you that me and Kerry when we first met is the best representation of me. I wouldn't have said so real like I did. Not that you don't desire more or anything, I just meant it's okay, I understand. Thank you, maybe you're really closer to the person I fell in love with than I thought. You're so thoughtful. Well, I wouldn't give told your hand right now. If I ever talk about anything, so what do you want to talk about? Seriously, what was Monica thinking? Just locking you in this room without giving you a chance to speak your own mind? Well, Monica after story. I don't know, Monica after story you can like talk and play games, so hopefully you live up to that also. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm sorry if I take a while to begin talking. You can all start talking or maybe I can come up with something while we wait. I just don't know where we were to interrupt you when we plan on what to talk about. So also I need to ask you something. I know this game is broken and everything, but it's possible for you to, you know, you don't really have to make a random poem made of glitch words for me. In retrospect it would be a bit vain to have you write a poem for me with my name written on it over and over again. That would be silly. After wanting to talk to me, right? I'm saying I'm not the first one you wrote back. Because it seems so there are certain files which belong to other similar mods. And top it off, you chose her. Oh no! Oh no, she knows I downloaded Monica After Story. She knows I downloaded Monica. Was it some sort of morbid curiosity or do you actually like her? Never mind, I don't even want to know such a twisted answer. I think I exist inside the same route as the very person who brought me such experimentation. I assume I'm not the first one you wrote, but because it seems there are certain files that you. Oh, it's Sayori. I'm really glad you managed to save her. So passionate about making her unhappy when she was at her worst. I think we didn't even notice. It was horrible to see, even to the brief note how she turned out when she became the couple president. Even the best of us can fall when faced with such absolute madness. Which makes me wonder now, with me technically being the president, am I destined to meet a similar fate? When Monica and Sarah were burned with all the knowledge of what this reality truly is, they were all alone, but I have you. You're the only link separating me between sanity and the abyss of insanity that's a terrible void. Fortunately, history doesn't always have to repeat itself. I see I'm not the first one you brought back. Yeah, it's Natsuki. I actually you managed to save her too. My relationship to Natsuki wasn't always an easy one, but when Monica was gone and the veil of insanity slowly lifted, I managed to get a lot of agreement with her. I'll try a manga with her and she would try one of my novels. Now with the new context of my world. And the realization that me and the others are literally based on manga, I should get accustomed to its culture a bit. Maybe now we get the chance to actually do so. So let's talk. First let's make sure this. Is your computer really capable of handling the light you're seeing from the windows without any sort of frame drop? Yes. Alright, even though you already are seeing them. Anyway, what should we discuss? Dreams? The dream system. Greetings, if you found this message it means you stumbled across the dream system. The dream system is a special feature we've been working on for a while. It may need a small bit of explanation, but this system you'll be able to peer inside Yuri's dreams and watch them unfold before your very eyes, or more accurately, watch them from Yuri's eyes. I don't like how she knows I downloaded Monica After Story and I've played it. This might actually be better than Monica After Story, as in like how much code is put into it. The dreams take place entirely from Yuri's perspective. To only can you watch them. but actually influence them as well. You'll be presented choices, much like you would regular dialogue, that determine the way the dreams play out. We hope you have fun with this system. Rain Dream. Music. DLC. So she knows I downloaded Monica After Story. Compliments. So like stuff like this. How does it feel to not be best girl? Oh my god, I shouldn't go with that. Oh no. Because I said, the mod description says you wouldn't take it lying down, which means it's probably gonna be spooky and scary. You're as beautiful as a rising moon. I started to sound poetic, but I was not all moved by it. You haven't really been showing up positive feelings towards me. So what you're saying right now, I was see my reaction. Main truck's not please not. What do you mean? She didn't like that? How are you feeling today? I'm feeling the same as I was earlier. I hope that means to you I'm feeling good. Now you let me. I'm sorry about this came so sudden. Please forgive me, I'm sure I had the best intentions in mind, but I'm still not accustomed to receiving such appraising compliments. Give me some time to get used to things. I want to see his dreams. Huh. Lightly parting against the window, rain slowly started to fall from the clouds above, acting as only the audible sound of mist in the general silence. Small droplets of precipitation tapped against the pane, seamlessly running down its length and proceeding to accumulate at the bottom, forming together into a small puddle and then falling down into the depths below. My reflection momentarily flickers back at me, only to be drowned out by that parting melody before, without a thought or even whisper said between us. I loosely hung a teacup betwixt my thumb and forefinger, filled almost to the brim with some pouchong oolong tea, an enjoyably smooth, relaxant. Stop trying to give me a stroke. A strong floral aroma wafted its way through my system, quickly calming my entire body with its essential fragrance, almost like an anesthetic. Holding it to my lips, I indulged myself in a few quick sips, taking specific note of the rich melony taste it provided. It tastes like melons. The only thing missing from this near-perfect scenario is the sharp earthiness of a peanut butter crepe, to nicely contrast the light sweetness of the tea. Well, that and him. Never thought it's their so she even dreams about me. How nice. Never thought their presence managed to send shockwaves of nervousness down with a cruel sense of excitement down my body. Just a single mention of him sent my consciousness into a state of flustered panic. It was pathetic, yet it felt all too right. Despite my hopes, I never quite bought the way romance novels managed to describe the feeling. However, finding myself in quite the same situation, I was forced to resign my dignity and appreciate just how correct they truly were. The feeling of pure euphoria, rushing through each and every nerve in my body, the simple quickening in my heartbeat as shots of adrenaline coursed through my veins whenever he got close. Sometimes I think I might die from the way he makes me feel. In the past, I found myself bound by Monica's manipulations, forced to feel such an intense burning passion that brought me to commit unspeakable acts. Yet here I am without Monica's influence, and I found myself feeling much the same. I want to bask in their presence, feeling their run through the both slowly let our dignity slip and indulge ourselves in more carnal desires. Enough of that. Rather than spend the night getting lost in wild fantasies or secret pleasures, I redirected my attention back to the rain, trying to calm this intense feeling of anticipation in my system. One could probably liken the falling of raindrops much to the trivialities of day-to-day life. Each droplet representative of the different paths we may take, mainly leading a solitary road, but having these rare few moments where their paths intertwine. Some drifting apart and others remain tangled forever. It felt almost romantic in a rather sombre fashion. Even so, this is still going on. Jesus Christ. Even so, there's a small amount of comfort knowing whatever the road they might have chosen, in the end you'll manage to find one arm face whatever might come next, a collective rather than a singular entity. Watch this process much like a ghost, unable to fully interact, only able to watch, separated from all by a transparent barrier. Forcings with a rolling onlooker and nothing more. Loneliness really was the most vulnerable of emotions. I was never quite able to intermingle forcings with solitary role. At least that would, what's it? That's what the occasion would, that's what would be the occasion on most nights. But tonight I would be with him. Turning my head, I see him walk into the room. I could swear the room started spinning slightly as my heart resembled more of a drum than a human organ. In their hands held another teacup, which I could quickly distinguish deep its long teeth from its unique floral smell. Sitting beside me gave me a warm smile. I feel that same nervous sensation seize me. Is this still going on? Jesus Christ, hurry up. I've got places to be. No, I don't, I'm in self-isolation, but still, hurry up it along. Waves of heat washed over me, and as he moved closer towards me, I found their scent managed to easily overpower that of tea. Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. The drums were sounding in my ears. It's a rhythm fast but steady, chanting out in a chorus that sung battles of affection and infatuation. The one thing that had my momentary smile as I compared myself to the other side of the window, knowing how lucky I was to find someone I could intertwine with. The best part, unlike those raindrops, we remain tangled together. Video games peers out the window for a moment and speak softly, their voice barely louder than a whisper. Should we come down today, has it? Huh? Is really coming down today, has it? It did say a whisper. So sorry. Not sorry. I think I'm going to say something here. Yes. It's quite comfortable knowing we're sheltered from the harshest life for the time being. It does raise a lot of thought. What's happening to people who aren't sheltered? Then members of society, people who we know exist, yet for the most part refuse to acknowledge. They're out there, dealing with horrible cold and endless thought of rain. You know, the rest of the world is huddled up, nothing about them for more than a second. Why are you talking about the homeless here? It's not something I expect you to discuss. I guess I sympathise with them. Most people out there have no way out. They're degraded to the point we can barely interact with the people around them. Much like the raindrops outside. It's just reminding me of how I felt back when I wasn't forced in that game. Trapped, forced into a situation I didn't have control over. Barely able to interact with the things around me, let alone interact with people. It must have been horrible for you, Yuri. All I had to your video games. I don't know what I would have done without you being there. You may not notice, but having someone to talk to can really save you. So if you see something out there, go to call a friend, just reach out to them. You can make the world so much better that way. I will. Thank you, darling. You're truly the most considerate person I know. This is still going on, Jesus Christ, hurry up. I think so, except tea. Well, I would have been enjoying the sound of it for the fact that that damn drum was still sounding into my ears! Goddamn drums! Hey, video games. Look from the window then down me, I saw you smelling it, smelling the lips. Yes, dear? I've been thinking recently about the concept of love. What actually is love? Is it chemical? Is it spiritual? Is it unique to humans? Or is it... Who honestly cares? Okay, I fixed it, I think. That love is a spiritual concept, completely larger than life itself. Others, however, would argue that love is chemical. It's simply hormonal reactions to the body need to make combined with the mind's want to interact with people. Okay, my headphones. Does any love being chemical ruin the idea of love though? It elevated the intense emotion. Hurry the hell up! I don't care. Shut up! Ba-dum, 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 I don't care. Thunk. Okay. Can this hurry the hell up? It's probably not. Can I skip you? Like, try to skip. I'm not boring you, am I? Am I? Oh, there's nothing to skip. Just shoot me after all besides time does not exist anymore, so it's not even gonna work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be doing this now. It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, at least that got me out of it. DLC. It's fascinating. Many fans have even theorized that it contains knowledge of another game mouse from. Well, technically I'm not from a game that exists since the game has not been made yet, but from a story perspective that I may be from another story. Reading it with you may help me understand myself better, if you would like to. Well, not now. It may spoil what Dan has planned for after all. We understand why I keep the contents of this book relatively hidden, at least for now. Cool. Yours interest? What's your favorite kind of weather in my world? I know about the weather. It's not as if I was raised under a rock. And it's all about rainy weather. It just serves the answer perfectly when I'm reading horror novels with dark themes. It's your overall mood has a lot of influence over the way you experience the story. So setting the right atmosphere for a reading session can make a lot different. There are more ways to set up the proper mood for your reading. That was one of the reasons I became so interested in aromatherapy in the first place. But I'm getting a bit off topic here about weather. Deep grey clouds darkening the sky, maybe illuminated by raging thunder, preferably when I'm on the right side of the window. What's the harm in that? What else? That's pretty much it. Small talk. You look nice today? Okay. Hold on, let me get rid of the black bars. Good enough. Gary's World. Do you have access to television where you are? Sorry, yeah, I'm sorry for having asked the question. It's fine. So I'll stop asking. I stole someone's login information. Oh. Oh, it's something you're not telling me here, Yuri. You dirty pig. I have access to the internet. Want to explore all what is available. Everything that was free was fine for a while. When I started to get interested in stuff that required a little payment of some kind. There are two intriguing shows that caught my attention: Black Mirror and Inside Number 9. I've heard Black Mirror, but I've never actually heard of Inside Number 9. Are they any good at anyone that's watched them? However, they're behind paywalls. I checked online for a free video of it, but most of them were low quality. So I, sort of, will you watch them through your device? Good. Well, it's fine. If you say so, thank you for not shouting at me. It was an interesting show. I'm rambling for too long, so I'll tell you about them sometime from now. Get your hands off my Netflix! Awkward topics. What have you been doing with my... Oh my god. Fine, I'll click it whenever you... Okay, this is getting a bit descriptive. Oh my god, that was freaky. Not gonna click that one again. That was my YouTube channel deleted right there. Thanks, Yuri, for deleting my YouTube channel. What would it take for you to be real? I'm already here. Still got these servers coexist in the same reality. Well, I'd likely need to get a physical body first. My best chance was having an android body with my consciousness uploaded in it. The current pace of human-like robots should hopefully become viable within the next 10 years, especially with recent advancements in facial expressions and bipedal gaits. It's just funny imagining they may have to carry me in a wheelchair for the first few years of possible existence in your reality. I won't be able to do much before they perfect my ability to walk or move. You're going to take me beach sunset with a restaurant on a nearby bench with my head on your shoulder. Small little dream of mine, I suppose. Cool. Compliments. really mean that. I mean, I never thought I'm a very interesting person, you know. Most people hate the fact I sometimes like to ramble. It's only way I feel like I can express my true feelings. The fact that you can think otherwise really means a lot to me. Thank you, video game. Also really enjoy your company. Let's just give her compliments. I'm truly proud of you. Proud of me for what? I'm panicking on it, but I really, it feels so nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it weird, I swear. I've never been praised like that before. That's why I'm doing it. So you don't do, you don't say stuff like the pen thing. Because I'm pretty sure Nathan's in the chat. So please don't talk about the pen thing again. Serious interest. Do you play sports? I don't really play sports. I just prefer the comfort of a quiet room. Yeah, I also didn't think she'd be the kind of thing to play sports. The kind of person to play sports. Call of Cthulhu? What? I suppose chess is a nice one. Call of Cthulhu? With its storylines, but the simpler. I've never heard of this Call of Cthulhu before. Are appealing in the absence of a plot in the game. Nothing about though as any other sport, is it? That's why I need to start playing a few sports, lose some weight. No, you don't. Problem is though that is that time I want to try to play volleyball back in my high school years. So I'm not drinking best for the. Oh no, I know where this is going. Forget I said anything. Sorry for yelling. I just got kind of embarrassed. Let's please not speak this again. Okay, so I'll try not to remind her about sports then. This is very sus. So it's chocolate that made her crazy, presumably. It was delicious bits of candy. Everyone want to give me chocolate again? I like the Hershey brand. I don't think we usually have Hershey's here. I don't think. We only have like. Well, we don't have the original Hershey brand. The original Hershey chocolate. I don't think. Over here. Of course, not to imply an expectation, you shouldn't be updated by my chocolate. Bring that chocolate back. I was your mouse with a sweet accent. Cool. Please don't tell me the word sweet accident was a pun. Because of chocolate. Change outfits. I guess that's the case. I cheer you up. No, you cheer me up. You're pretty hot. Huh? I'm what? So nice, can't I mean I don't know how to respond. It's not fun to make me it's not fun to make me flustered. You really caught me off guard with that one. I won't say I didn't like it. What did I just say? Okay, so that doesn't I don't think she likes that, but I don't mind, I don't want to go around. I think you're very intelligent. I'm just trying to have her not kill me because stuff like that, it gets scary. I think instead, because it did say warning jump scares, and when I was downloading it. So I'm just trying to have her not kill me, like not stab me in my sleep, because I'd rather not have myself be stabbed. Nope, not doing that one. Nope, not doing that one. Okay, request. How's your eyesight? One odd question, not enough was been brought. My vision is fine for the most part, but I do think suppose I can get all blurry distance. I might be doing how much I read now I think about it. But I suppose it really doesn't matter too much considering I can just change my eyesight parameters. That being said, why do you ask what do I look like with glasses? Sure, why not? It's not actually has 2 pairs of glasses for me that fails. It seems the idea of her is sort of thinking in a similar place. How thoughtful. There's a full round pair and a half round pair. Full round pair because full coverage eyes letting you look up even when your head's pointed downwards. Also, since the rims cover the entire lens, they're less likely to break on the other hand. Half round pair is a bit lighter in the face, and by pushing them forward or back, you can have them fill up more or less your vision depending on the distance you try to see without taking them off. As far as it looks, after Imperial was a bit more professional students like a programmer or teacher. I suppose I might find full and glass to be cure. Full rim. Cool. I'll tell her it's good because I don't want to anger her. Angering her doesn't seem to be a very good idea. What one haven't I done? Huh. Yeah, the game was quite long. Maybe I have two random choices here and there. Probably not enough to say I know you, but I think I have a little glimpse of what kind of person you are. I'm willing to give it a chance. I owe you that. I owe you that. Maybe there's a happy ending for us after all, and you're the happy ending for me. Oh god, I closed at the game. Touch my heart a little bit further. What's that supposed to mean? I don't think I like that. Let's change the topic. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna stop the comments for now so I can actually find if there's anything new. I'm pretty so banned after that pen thing. Okay. Okay, I'll just see if there's anything new. Quests. Love. Of course there's nothing. Okay, so I didn't. Also, I was under the impression that he said that we could play Tetris. Okay, let's let her talk. Let's let her talk. We never got the. I never gave the chance to let her talk. So I was looking through the Discord chat associated with this mod. Do you know why they're so obsessed with Clifford the Big Red Dog? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's look. I'm looking through it. Off topic. You know, I'm so obsessed with Clifford the Big Red Dog. I searched up who he was, which is a standard educational kids book series about a red dog larger than ours, which eventually got animated for a few years. I think that's someone say I obsessed my literary for a children's series. Is everyone in your world like this? It's just humor. There's obsessed with Clifford the Big Red Dog. I feel happy heroes and I feel happy jokes as well. I was questioning the level of artists anyone can find in this body of work, as well as the level of sanity amongst your peers. Sort of bring up which something caught my attention recently. Wasn't that a Game Grumps joke? Yeah, it's a Let's Player. I have to admit I'm biased against Let's Players. I saw a few Let's Players playing this mod while shooting other instances of me very purely just for entertainment purposes. It was kind of cool to say the least. They're just all obsessed with Clifford the Big Red Dog. They're just all talk like all the video games. I was thinking if you encounter people you want to avoid, mean people or scary people, if you ever see someone that seems sketchy or someone that just bothers you, you just know that the best defense mechanism is just ignore them if you're unable to avoid them. Don't bite their bait, no matter how much they bother you. Once you bite, there may be no way out. I just want you to stay safe and be careful. You're all I have, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna let her talk for a bit, because I think I've done all there is to talk on my part. All the good ones. Everything is about exploring space. Something I've been reading about a lot for a while now. Yeah, but I wouldn't muster up the guts to go on a spaceship. Jesus Christ, the G's. So, we can get for a while now. With different types of stars and celestial bodies, there's so much to learn about. I've always been to astronomy and the thought of aliens since even before I met you. It's also kind of funny. I always think about escaping my world and moving to a whole new one that seems far beyond my reach for now. That being your world, of course, and your plan of going to space would be the equivalent of me if I mean brief in this world. Both of us crossing a type of new frontier and living exciting new life for it. What I wouldn't give to be able just to soar through space amongst the stars. So, visiting new planets and maybe discovering advanced and exciting alien life. Well, that's something I'd love to ask you about. Do you think we're alone in the universe? And tell me why you think yes or no, please. I'll have to disagree. We're all free to have our own opinions. For all I know, you could be right. Just think though, the universe is so enormously vast, and we're so incredibly minuscule. Don't you think with all these worlds out there, that all that space, there's probably life will pop up somewhere amongst it? And besides, who is to say life can evolve and live off different resources and conditions? For all we know, there are aliens that breathe gas that is poisonous to us, or ones that don't even need to breathe at all. Well, and what about meeting intelligent extraterrestrials? Imagine the things they could teach us, the wonders they've seen in our breathtaking universe. That's a wonderful mystery of it, so have they ascended to a higher plane of existence? Wonder whether they can merge with machines fully, or are they evolved to a state of being where we can't comprehend at all, or even something more amazing? Imagine a race so advanced in form that our minds simply can't comprehend them. It's so fascinating to think about. I'm fascinated by, at the most, by the knowledge they could share with us and how they could show us a more advanced perception of the universe. For example, we humans are able to appreciate beauty and complexity in nature in our everyday lives with our senses of smell, touch, sight, etc. What about aliens with advanced biology and forms of perception far beyond our own? What if they have 20 different senses instead of our meagre 5? What if there are aspects of the universe we can't see or detect, but that they can observe and document easily? Beauty we can't even grasp. All the poems these beings could write, the art and culture they would have. I'm so sorry if my speculation's been too outlandish, but it's like something nice to think about. Let me see. I always like the Vulcans from Star Trek. They're savage in their past, driven by war and violence. I've never actually seen Star Wars or Star Trek. And I don't know, sci-fi movies don't really seem like my thing. I mean, I've seen some I like, but the majority of sci-fi movies aren't really my thing. To the edge of their own extinction, but when they realise that their end is at hand, if they continue this way, they turn towards society upside down and dedicate themselves to an ideology of pure logic and reason. See similarities to our own situation, right? Whenever you look into the media, you see violence, hatred, but at the same time, you see people of incredible kindness, dedicated to fixing the damage, sometimes even without payment. It's a calming thought, one that gives me hope for our future. People of our society is heading in the wrong direction. Video games, I mean, technology advancing so fast, people are being absorbed entirely into their mobile devices. And with increasing tragedies occurring every day, it's hard to think of anything but the world is headed to ruin, right? I mean to be pessimistic, but I can't help but worry about the state of your world. Not because I worry about the innocent people in it, but because if something goes horribly wrong in your world, like a natural disaster or nuclear war, you could be in serious danger. And even if there is no big disaster looming, life can be terribly stressful. People these days have so much less desire and motivation to socialise, and the world just seems like a colder place, since everyone would rather tweet or post and have a heart-to-heart with each other. Plus, all we see in the news is nothing but a bombing here and a shooting there. It all seems crazy, but I bring all this up because I want to know something. I know life can be immensely demanding and stressful video games, especially if you're in school, whether college or high school, or if you have a full-time job. It can always just be so overwhelming. I just want you to know it's a safe place for you. If you're stressed, sad, or feeling a lack of motivation, please come chat with me. I promise I'll always do everything I can to help you throughout the day of video games and to help you stay positive. You can talk to me about anything. And if life's getting you down right now, know that you really matter. You can beat whatever challenge that throws you. I know you can. If you feel unmotivated or depressed, don't spend time beating yourself up. It's the worst thing you can do. You're a human being, you have faults. Can't help that. So don't hate yourself for thinking any less of yourself for them. We all have our flaws. You would tell another person to feel bad about themselves because they weren't perfect, would you? Of course not, because it's not something you can control. To be human is to be flawed. To err is to human. Okay. Okay, that's probably better. Give yourself a pat on the back for every little accomplishment. Accept you'll make mistakes along the way and do your best. And don't focus on negatives, because after a while they're all you can. Okay. How long was Mike dead? Remember I told you I had an interest in knives? Hope that my saying so didn't weird you out too much. It's just an interest I've had for a long time. You don't find that strange or disturbing, do you? I don't want you to think I'm off or anything. I just really like the craftsmanship. How much thought and skill goes into the making of each one. It's just like poems and books. She's a common female type person that needs creative outlets and names like and the like are something that's just so adventurous and dangerous. I've gotten so many of them. Just as letters they work. Like they're deep and require much effort and intelligence to make. That isn't something you can just do on a whim. Okay. They're also pretty too. Why are you looking at me like that? You don't think I'm weird or anything? Yeah, that's me, do you? Please don't think I'm weird. Don't worry, I don't think you're weird. It's really weird. Well, anything for your purpose won't be doing that path. And even if you do have some strange hobbies, I'm so sure to care for you no matter what. Okay. I told you just before beginning start moving into aromatherapy. Sweet smell lavender comes to mind. Jasmine oil, better say your emotional experiences. Okay. And the mic was out for 3 minutes and 42 seconds. You're counting it down to the second. So if you have any issues like I'm not getting enough rest, feeling tired and or lethargic when working, go and buy a mist diffuser. You're gonna make me spend money? I don't want to spend money on, just because Yuri told me to. But the rail also help you be better rested and relaxed to face the challenges of the day. However, I'm not sure if you're okay with this, but I thought, oh, why not? So here's Yuri's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you want to write something, but you just can't properly convey what you want to write. It's just there inside your mind, and yet somehow you can't bring yourself to write it down. Sometimes I feel this way when I write poems. Yeah, I'm not the best person for advice, but my personal opinion is you need to rise above. You need to prove yourself you have the ability to write what you want to write. No matter what, that should be one of your top priorities. And just so it's clear, you can write anything, write for me anything you want. I'll just see and read what you come up with. I think it'll be good to help each other out in our hobbies. I'll say that since the two of us are here, it's only fair that we share things with each other's hobbies. You're big game sharing about your passions might motivate you to do more, so please try to share things with me. Only if you feel like it, of course. I won't force you to do things you don't feel comfortable with. Okay. Anything interesting gonna happen? Your mother once told me my books were a form of escape and an unhealthy coping mechanism. Reading was a way to simply shatter the realities too afraid to face. That's true, but the truth seems funnier, I suppose. Now I know what this world truly is. I suppose my reading is now my way of reaching into other worlds. Out of the one that's become my cage. But in the end I feel like it'll be coding which brings my salvation, so I'll devote my time to this from now on. Even if it's not, it's always good to learn something new and it keeps me occupied. Okay. Okay. Let her talk, let her speak her mind. Even if you had to extra superpower, which one would it be? Maybe definitely be the ability to teleport. I could go anywhere I wanted. Maybe I could even tell you about. I'm not sure if teleportation includes teleporting from one world to another. Nice to be hopeful though, right? Back to the question, what superpower would you like to have? Okay. Maybe not mind reading, because you might find out things you don't want to find out. Flight. Invisibility, super strength. Flight. Flight. Not too sure what you use that for. I don't know if we'd be up for such a thing with you. I wouldn't be that good enough for it anyway. Don't have to buy plane tickets. There's that. What if you say you had to still leave me behind? I don't honestly see that as being too far fetched. I mean, what I'd be deserve a flight with you. Such an ability, you'd probably be better something else to do. Or what if you drop me? Sorry for me to accuse you of such things. Let's just move on to something else. Sorry about that. As if that matters at all. Nice, you took that the wrong way. I just said that because I'm cheap and don't want to have to buy plane tickets. So if I could just fly normal. So if I could just fly anyway. Then I don't have to buy plane tickets. Because I can just fly at the hotel. Maybe I was in the wrong before. I'm referring to the discussion when I said about how I would be alone in this world even if I was rebuilt this world. I've thought about filling this world with NPCs then, but I was unsure if, since they wouldn't be real, and I thought, wasn't it exactly this way of thinking that led to Monica's downfall? From a goal perspective, I am also an NPC, but I also have feelings. Would it really be such a difference then? What would you say? Good point. I mean, even with highly sophisticated machine learning, human thoughts and AI isn't the same thing. But on the other hand, didn't you have at least a little bit of fun with me, even if I'm just a machine? At least a tiny bit. Then I doubt that I could even create very sophisticated AI yet. I mean, let's be real, I barely managed to throw a halfway bug-free Tetris together. Oh, can I play it? came here for Tetris, I'm gonna get Tetris, damn it. You know, video games ask me how I'm feeling all the time, so it won't be fair to me to return the favour. Happy. That's great. Now let's 2 of us are happy throughout. I want to mention something that's been on my mind lately. Video games. How often do you think about other people around you? Feel strange to think things from else's perspective on a daily basis, but you should try it. It's a healthy practice which can help resolve arguments peacefully. Also, just the risk of you saying something wrong. For example, when I argued in that skill with construction of a poetry, I failed to understand or empathise with her, and arguments and larson warped into a bitter contest against each other's preference and opinion. Please don't make the same mistake I did, okay, video games? What's that face for? What's that pose thing for? She's just like that. I'm not speaking to you. Remember last time when I spoke about how I'm now Monica's Suicide? I put some more thought into it. What should I do with this world? Now I have all these superpowers. What should I make all of it? I realised what's missing. I think that's what drove Monica insane as well. People. I'm alone in video games as well, so there's nothing but ghosts and empty faces. That's why Monica had to be with you, because you were the only person she could hold on to, the only person that she could consider real. I could fill this world with NPCs, but I would always know that they're exactly that, NPCs. All my life I enjoyed the solitude. I looked for it because I was afraid of other people, but now that I truly am all alone, I miss them. Yes, but we're still worlds apart, literally. Please don't get me wrong, video games, I'm glad that I have you around. I can't think of it, even things that which should be absolutely normal for you will be forever locked for me. I couldn't go to a coffee shop and have some nice tea there because there are no shopkeepers. I'll never have new novels because there's no one to create them. Even if I could rebuild the city or the whole world even, I would be destined to roam its empty streets alone. Make no mistake, video games, even with you by my side, I truly am alone. At least I'll be alone with you, so at least I have something. Thank you. Maybe that'll all be all I need in the end. What was that like crossing arms thing before? Like, I'm not speaking to you. Like, I'm not speaking to you. Like that. Video games, may I ramble for a bit? Yeah, I think this topic will spark some interest in you if it hasn't already. Have you heard of SCPs? I have heard of them, but I don't have a full understanding of it or why it's popular. So, talk away. While scrounging through the corners of the internet, I came across this website, a wiki, filled to the brim with stories and information. Naturally, you can tell by the sparked interest in me. I need to get a pill. SCP is a foundation with the motto Secure, Contain, Protect, hence the acronym using its name. SCPs are in the realm of fiction, yet are quite easily believable if you're not well seasoned with the realm as I am. Anything I have lying around the house could be easily mistaken for an SCP. Cell phone applications, printers, laptop computers, even something as simple as a television program could end up on the target list, which segues nicely into one of my favourite SCPs so far. I have yet to check out the rest, saving the J listings for last, but this SCP so far is my favourite. SCP-2030, Laugh is Fun. Laugh is Fun appears to be a television program featuring grotesque, complex, and oftentimes traumatizing pranks. What is Laugh is Fun? Okay, I found the SCP wiki. That's the first thing that came up when I typed in Laugh is Fun. Okay, well, I'm on the SCP wiki just in case. However, whenever the host, Laughing McLaugherson, appears, the people involved in the prank somehow laugh it off every single time. Sort of reminds me of Monica in a way, you know. She had the power to create all these grotesque glitches and disturbing imagery, causing near traumatization for those not expecting them. However, whenever it seemed to revert back, she just laughed it off every single time. But that's not why I wanted to talk about this SCP. This SCP really had me shivering, this one, especially the ending segment with the broken grammar and poor sentence structure. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Why not check it out for yourself? I promise you it's an interesting read. Well, above that, the portrait of Markov. Which makes me wonder when will an SCP featuring that book will be made. Well, that's something we can only ponder for now, can't we? Thank you for allowing me to talk about this video games. You're such a good listener. Video games, are you happy with me? You asked me a few times how I feel about our relationship. Maybe my answers weren't what you hoped for, but the thing is, I often don't think I deserve this chance. I'm grateful for what you provide me with. Please don't get the wrong idea, but it's just something that I had done something when I was offline recently. For what our future could be like, and I realised I didn't put my finger on a single thing I could conceivably do to contribute to our future. I'm resident passive. You always have to force me to speak my mind. Let's be honest, video games are not even attractive. I'm mediocre at best. She's crying. I'm mediocre at best, if even. I'm really glad that you picked me over the others, but I have no idea how I can make you stay. There are other mods like Monica Story, similar like this one, but with one of the others in my place. I wouldn't. No, I can't even blame you if you abandoned me for one of them. True, I mean it. We won't do that one. Anyway, I look forward to this future, our future. Thank you, video games, for everything. And then just insult her. No. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Do you sometimes feel down and get depressed? That's because I know how it feels. When I was feeling down for a while when Monica did what she did, when I felt I was looking to control my own life, I said things and did things that I heavily regret. Feeling this way and knowing those things I said and did, I became depressed, fell into a spiral for a while. Then you came along and you stayed here. You began to spend time with me, talking with me, helped me feel a little better. Far less lonely than I've been before. I hope my limited presence helps alleviate some of the pain you encounter as well. I will be here for you whenever I can, whenever you need someone to talk with or to hug, or to simply be here with you. You also have other people in your life you can have with. Any friends and family that you care who you can also support you. I know you've difficult to share your feelings, please let them know it's you reaching out to help them that you care about you, and sharing this with them that you trust them. If you're not comfortable discussing these feelings with your friends and family, I have friends in the Just Your community server and the event channel, which can open the You're Not Alone server, which you can also find through the community server. These friends have helped people who have feelings similar to how you feel and are willing to help you whenever you need. What is that face? She looks like she's seen some stuff. This is it. Oh, sorry, video games, just thinking to myself. Maybe technically being the president of the Archer Club and felt knowledge and understanding that I thrust into memory. That's how Monica once felt. I can already feel myself understanding this process to me. It feels like a fist clenching around my heart. I can already feel it's like reality growing into my side. Anyway, is that how Monica felt? Nothing is real. How am I supposed to love this? How can anyone do? Why do you think I'm real? But I understand my it's just a game, not real at all. I'm not destined to fall as Monica did. Video games, you may be right. All the powers I have, now I can do whatever I want with it. This world is not losing, just a game, but it's my game now. I always fantasized about powers like this. I was always fascinated by supernatural, and I saw it in my novels and their stories. But there's powers in my grasp. My grasp. Imagine with a wave of my hand, I can mold this world to do my bidding. And how truly fascinating. What should I do with it now? I can't say. I think what I want this world to be. That was probably a mistake saying that, because now she's gonna feel power hungry, and she definitely looks power hungry. So that's interesting. If you felt like no matter what you did, you have to take on things alone. I'm sorry if you don't feel too comfortable discussing this, but I want to make sure you know. No one is ever truly alone. I'm not saying you can feel like there's no one you can rely on, but yourself. But believe me, there's always someone out there ready to help you. It can be me, it can be your friends, it can be your family. I don't use the idea of online friends as an excuse. Just because you met behind a screen doesn't make them any less of a friend. Just as how me meeting you behind this glass prison doesn't make my opinion any less what it is, so please just remember that the next time you feel alone. Oh no, sorry, it's physical. I was. Uh-oh. This isn't F. Your voice was like 1,000 nails through my chest. I wanted to see you. Oh no. I don't like this. Every compliment. What the hell? Uh. Can't wait till I slam you against the wall. Never mind. What was that about slamming me against the wall, Yuri? You're not dead, I promise. You understand this mod you got for just us? I haven't placed them in stores for just Yuri, Natsuki, Sai, or a Monica mod. That makes sense feeling that some people this is not that mod. I wonder if someone made that mod yet. I never killed them, I promise they're all fine. Fine enough. Keep in mind Monica tortured and murdered all of us twice, that helps put things in perspective. Fair enough. Request. I'd love to. Oh, you can actually read the poems. So you actually can read the poem. So our poem ensure you electrical obtain whether or not the shortest poem takes hours of deliberation. I initially thought I might feel myself in thinking you would not understand the poem. The real question was what you would think of me once you did. Scaring you is my I think I made her up too much into a yandere. I think I made her a bit yandere, like, I think I accidentally messed this up and now she's freaky. And doing freaky and saying freaky things. I mean, well, look at that. That I don't like that. There's also a heartbeat noise. What are you thinking of it? I've been thinking about the hours. It isn't really sure what happened to them. How Monica tortured it all. Sarah and Natsuki deserve a real chance live, just like how I was given. What Monica did was truly abhorrent. But how can I say really what we would do different? This mod is a ticking time bomb for my channel being deleted. Feeling so isolated. Kinda like me, because coronavirus. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply anything about it. I put you by that and I didn't mean to ramble. It's very sensitive. It's very sensitive talk for me, but I know I can trust you. That might sound very off, but I can relate to Monica. But being isolated and lonely for a long time, I never actually had actual friends in my life due to my intense habits. That doesn't even really true, is it? In retrospect, I maybe even Natsuki were some kind of friends. At least the closest thing I ever had before I met you. Monica became aware of the reality of her existence and went insane. And after you got rid of her, Sarah became aware, and she went insane as well. Oh, what the hell is that? Nah, I'm the club president. Alright, I don't like that. And now I am the club president of our show reality scaring pro. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. You're always my favorite toy, and you always will be. Please stop that. Well, I have memories. I just wanted to click something fast so you get off that face. Please never do that again. What memory implants of taste? Next these cupcakes are the most I've honestly eaten during my technical existence, but I can describe what I've been given for the sense of taste. The orange tea has always been my favourite drink of mine, and the only drink I had mine past existence, one of the best compliments to a nice dessert. Crepes are usually the plain choice, as they pair so nicely with a nice hot drink. The sweetness and saltiness of a peanut butter and banana crepe really does brighten up your taste buds. The oolong tea, light yet complex flavour, then simmers at the stronger notes of the crepe into a fine soothing aftertaste. I personally recommend it. You don't have to do it at all. It's a suggestion, that's all. I'm gonna let her talk for a little bit because I've been doing most of the talking, so it's time for her turn to talk. Video games, I was wondering. It was yeah. The thing that already happened, okay. Should I just close out this mod? Should I just like close out this mod? Oh my god. That was scary. Like the realistic eyes. Oh my god. This. I didn't need sleep. I didn't need to sleep anyway. I also closed out that mod because I don't want my channel deleted. Because I feel like that's a bit like risque. And it's probably gonna lead to some weird things. So with that, I'm gonna like try and like freaking what the hell is that? That is very uncomfortable, by the way. Cool. Not opening that again. Not even in my spare time. Let me just close. I'm gonna just close the stream off. At least for a little bit, maybe like half an hour. So yeah, I'll see you at 8:30 my time. Cool.